Good morning, Internet. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, world. God bless you. God loves you. If you do not have a purpose or a plan in your life and you're looking for more, say a prayer. Seek Jesus Christ. Invite Him into your heart. Anyways, good morning. I'm here to talk to you today because I care about society and I care about the general person. And we're going to talk about the real and Poshmark and all those other concierge services or whatever they are, sale services for designer items. Okay, first off, sorry to burst your bubble. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Sorry to yell at you in the morning. But the truth is, the real and Poshmark are loaded with fakes and replicas. If you want Gucci or Louis Vuitton or baby. Sorry, I almost just crashed into this car. If you're looking for Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Yves Saint Laurent, anything like that, that is automatically going to be a high ticket item from the source. Okay, if you find it on one of those websites like Poshmark or the Real or anything like that, you need to realize that even if it goes through their authentication service, it's still a huge chance it's a replica. If you're paying almost 50%, for example, if the Gucci belt that you like is $500 at the store and someone's selling a quote unquote brand new one with tags for $180 or $200, no negotiation, it's 99% a replica. Real Gucci belts, even when they're used, people do not sell them for much less than $300, $250, even beat up ones. That's just what they go for. Also, do the math. Think in your head. How many people go to the Gucci store, buy a $500 belt just so they can turn around and sell it for $180, $200? No. Also, purses, that kind of stuff. If it's too good to be true, it's probably a fake. Replicas are not excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Replicas are not bad looking. A lot of replicas are just as nice as the real thing. A lot of replicas actually look a little bit nicer, but the more and more time you spend looking at real designer stuff, the easier it will be for your eye to do it. But take my advice. If you want to have an authentic item and you want it to be real, you need to either A, go to the store or the website and buy it full price, or B, do some serious research. And let me tell you, if it's being sold on Poshmark or the Real and it's authentic, it's actually real, it's probably either going to be pretty expensive and pretty close to what they paid for it, or beat up or used. Because if a person has enough money to where they're going out and buying designer things and selling them, chances are it's going to be used or at least a little older. If it's a brand new item and it's in practically new condition, it's probably a replica. These websites are flooded with replicas, and these apps, and do not believe for a second that just because they have an authentication service that it's going to pass. I have seen so many replicas, so many fakes, quote unquote. Replicas, the nice way to say it. So many of them sold to people. People bought backpacks, belts, purses. I see women walking around with brand new Yves Saint Laurent purses, brand new Gucci bags. And they don't, not to be disrespectful, but they look like they just purchased it at Poshmark or a Real, and they're super excited that they got a screaming deal on a nice Gucci bag or a nice, YSL bag. And maybe that's the first time they've ever owned a designer bag of that caliber. But the truth of the matter is, if you paid pennies to the dollar or less than 40% and it's perfect condition or it's dang near brand new condition, it's probably a replica. And you'll be able to pick it out. Some of the replicas are extremely high, extremely accurate, and extremely close, but you'll learn. So just as a heads up, if you're getting on these apps, Poshmark, the Real, and you're actually thinking you're getting real stuff, do your research. because chances are it's a replica. If it's perfect condition and you paid less than 50% or close to 50%, it's probably a replica. I pay between 60 and 80% for used items that are not brand new, that have stains or damage or older or whatever. So, I mean, the only reason that this really bothers me is because it floods the market with fakes. It destroys the value of the real. Not to say that the real won't always come through. It's always gonna, the real one's always gonna prevail. That's just how the world works. It's justice. But it makes me sad to see people walking around or hear about friends who buy these things that they really believe are real and walk around like it's real, but it's like you just got ripped off. It's a replica. I can almost promise it. Especially, you remember all the points I made. Anyways, good luck to you. God bless. If you have any questions about an item or anything, please feel free to, I'll help you try to authenticate it. Much love. God bless.